What's going on, everybody? My name is Bobby, and I'm just another reactor here on YouTube. And today I'm going to be reacting to Sabaton, Masters of the World. And before I get to this reaction, I just want to remind you all to please subscribe to my channel, and please like this video. And if you care to support my channel, there's a PayPal link in the description, or you can leave a tip through the Brave browser, which is a cryptocurrency browser. You can also leave donations through the Cash App using my email address, which is also in the description below. But donations to my channel are not necessary, they're not required. You can watch my videos for free, but any support for my channel is greatly appreciated. Now this song, Masters of the World, I was just looking up some Sabaton videos and songs to react to because it's been a while since I've reacted to a Sabaton song video. I was supposed to go see them with my wife, open up for Judas Priest this month on the 12th, but that tour has been postponed because of what happened with Richie Faulkner from Judas Priest. So hopefully they'll reschedule it and be back, and if Judas Priest, whenever they do come back, hopefully they still have Sabaton opening up for them, because I was reacting to a bunch of Sabaton videos, mainly because I liked them. I mean, I was reacting to Sabaton videos before I even heard they were coming to where I live. And but when I heard that they were coming to my city, I started reacting to more songs and even asked y'all what you think they might play live. But then all that happened, and here I am. But like I said, it's been a while since I've reacted to a song of theirs. But I did say in one of my reactions to them, I don't remember which one, that I wanted to listen to something old of theirs, like some of their earlier stuff. Not that you would call it old, but just their earlier stuff when they were starting out. And I found this song, Masters of the World, and I noticed the videos came out quite a while back. I mean, some of these videos that I found for it were made like 12 years ago. I was lucky to see if there was a live video or a music video or something, and the only thing I could find was this video with the album cover on it from the Sabaton channel. But then all the other videos I saw, they kind of looked like music videos from the thumbnails. So just to see if I could find an official video, because I thought maybe they didn't have it on YouTube because it was so old, but maybe somebody else posted it. Well, I clicked on them and muted the sound and just kind of clicked through the footage, and sure enough, what I thought, a lot of these, or pretty much all of them, are just fan-made videos using what looks like to me like video game footage or something like that. One of them's a lyric video, and then there was one live one, but it didn't sound that great. It looked like it was recorded with a phone or something. I had the channel muted, but when I could tell how it was recorded, I turned on the sound for a few seconds, and yeah, it didn't sound that great. So anyway, I decided to do this one from their own channel, their Sabaton channel, but it's only going to have the album cover picture. Now, one thing I learned about this album, or rather this song, is that it was released in 2001 on an album called Fist for Fight, but then it was recorded in 2002, about a year later, for the band's debut album, which I guess, I don't know, Fist for Fight was not considered a debut album, or maybe it was an EP, I don't know. Here on the Sabaton Wiki fandom thing, it just says that it was an album. But it says it was re-recorded in 2002 for the band's debut album, but that it wasn't released until 2007's Metalizer album. So it's like they recorded it or released it in 2001 on an album or EP or whatever called Fist for Fight, and then re-recorded it about a year later, and then didn't release that re-recording till about 5 years later. So anyway, that's what I learned about this song. and there's not much else about it. So without further ado, here's my reaction to Sabaton, Masters of the World. Okay, before I get to that chorus the second time, when I was introducing this song, one thing I forgot to mention was I was wondering when I brought up this song, because it's one of their earlier songs, is it going to sound different, because they were still kind of trying to find themselves, or, would the production be a little lacking because maybe they didn't have as big a production budget for their albums as they do now. So I was just wondering about that, but this actually sounds really good. It sounds like a really highly produced album, and I don't know what the 2001 version sounds like, but this sounds cool. And I was looking over here because I have the lyrics up on the screen, and I was just kind of laughing at the where he says he was tweaking with his radio and there was disco everywhere. It just reminded me when I was growing up in the 70s and I heard a lot of disco. Looking for hard rock and metal, that's all you heard was a lot of disco. But anyway, this sounds really good. The album, like I said, came out in 2007, so I'm wondering what the rest of the album sounds like. If y'all can let me know in the comments, is there any other song in this album that you like that you would like me to react to? Because I'd like to listen to some more of their earlier stuff, and this sounds really cool so far. It is different lyric-wise, that it's not about some kind of historic war or battle or anything like that. But I heard from some of y'all that they didn't get into that till a little bit later in their careers. But I really do like this. It just reminds me of, like I said, some of their other songs just remind me of the good old heavy metal that I grew up with. It wasn't subcategorized at the time. It was just known as heavy metal when I was growing up. There was no death metal yet, or power metal, or glam metal even. That didn't even exist yet. Whatever you want to call all these other subgenres, black metal and whatever else, But this sounds really cool. Reminds me of the music I grew up with, and I'm just halfway through the song, so we're in the second chorus coming up here. So let's see if they change it up a little bit or not.
Did we go down? No, we'll never fall. We're the masters of the world. Get up, let's break those chains now and party all night long. No, we'll never fall. We're the masters of the world. Get up, let's break those chains now and party all night long. Masters. No, we'll never fall. We're the masters of the world. Get up, let's break those chains now and party all night long. No, we'll never fall. We're the masters of the world. Get up, let's break those chains now and party all night long. No, we'll never fall. We're the masters of the world. Get up, let's break those chains now and party all night long.
Well, that was Sabaton with Masters of the World, and that was one of their earlier releases from early in their career, and that actually sounded really cool. And now I see a bunch of thumbnails from what looks like album covers I don't even recognize, so man, I'm going to have to get to some of those here pretty soon. But anyway, yeah, like I said, that was really cool. One thing I didn't mention when I paused it the first time is that another thing I noticed about this song is the keyboard sound sounds kind of like the 80s keyboards from some of the 80s metal bands that I heard at that time, whether it be even some of the hair metal bands had that sound a little bit in some of their songs, or bands like Europe or something like that. But the difference with them and Sabaton is that Sabaton still sounds pretty damn heavy in this song, whereas all those hair metal bands kind of sounded like, fun pop metal or something like that. I don't know. And Europe was kind of heavy, but they still had that commercial sound to them, but they were decent. But anyway, that was really cool. It seems to me like from Sabaton's logo, if they had this logo that early on, which I'm assuming they did, that they were trying to go for kind of a swords and knights and swords and sandals kind of image, with the knights and all that stuff. And that seems like what this song had imagery of in some of the fan-made videos. So I don't know if they were going for that and then just eventually started getting into the more realistic historical wars. Even though some of the stuff with knights from, centuries earlier was, realistic as well, but it's just more like kind of distant history, whereas World War I and World War II are kind of more recent history that we can kind of relate to a little bit more, I guess. But anyway, that's just my thoughts as to how they might have started out and then just kind of transitioned into what they are now. But yeah, let me know what songs you would like me to react to. Some of the ones I see here, there's called 7734, I guess. It says World Tour 2010. There's Light in the Black. I wonder if that's the Rainbow song. That would be cool. Probably not, because this was only under 5 minutes long. Wolf Pack, wow. Love Bites. Their fans are called the Wolf Pack. Masters of the World, I already did that. Yeah, another one of 7734, and one called Metal Machine. So, yeah, who knows? Let me know what y'all think. If there's any other songs you want me to react to, or one of those, and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that reaction. I want to remind you all again to please subscribe to my channel, and please like this video. And if you care to support my channel, there's a PayPal link in the description, or you can leave a tip through the Brave browser, which is a cryptocurrency browser, and you can even leave donations through the Cash App using my email address, which is also in the description below. But donations to my channel are not necessary, they're not required. You can watch my videos for free, but any support for my channel is greatly appreciated. Thank you all once again for watching my reaction to Sabaton, Masters of the World.